Meet the 2026 Volvo XC90, the ultra-luxury family SUV that proves sophistication, safety, and everyday usability can all live under one beautifully sculpted roof. Built around the latest refresh of Volvo's flagship three-row crossover, this XC90 combines timeless Scandinavian. From the outside, the XC90 still turns heads, and the latest styling refresh only sharpens its presence. Volvo has revised the front-end design with cleaner lines, crisper lighting signatures, and a subtly reworked grille that makes the SUV look even more upscale without shouting for attention. The proportions remain elegant and confident. With a long hood, open the door, and the 2026 XC90 feels like stepping into a calm, modern Scandinavian living room. A redesigned dashboard is the centerpiece of the latest update, with clean horizontal lines, slimmer air vents, and a new 11.2-inch central infotainment display that seems to float out of the soft touch surfaces. That attention to detail extends to sound and serenity. Volvo has added improved sound deadening throughout the cabin on the refreshed XC90, helping it stay quiet even at highway speeds or on rougher pavement. Step up to the Plus trim, and you also get laminated acoustic side window glass, further isolating you from wind and traffic noise. As a family SUV, the XC90's cabin layout is all about smart versatility. You get 3 rows of seating, with generous space in the first 2 rows and a genuinely usable third row that can accommodate children or smaller adults on shorter journeys. Sliding and reclining second-row seats make it easy to balance legroom and cargo space, while the wide door openings front and center in this updated model is that new 11.2-inch infotainment display, angled slightly toward the driver for an easy, glanceable view. The screen runs Volvo's latest software, with crisp graphics, intuitive menus, and seamless smartphone integration so you can bring your favorite apps, playlists, and maps along for the ride. Under the hood, the XC90 gives you a carefully curated trio of powertrains, each paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission and standard all-wheel drive. The B5 setup uses a turbocharged 2.0-liter 4-cylinder engine, assisted by a 48-volt hybrid system, to deliver 247 horsepower with smooth. For families who want power and efficiency in one package, the T8 plug-in hybrid powertrain is the star of the lineup. Combining a turbocharged and supercharged 2.0-liter engine with an electric motor and battery pack, it produces a mighty 455 horsepower. Yet it can also travel up to an estimated 33 miles on electric power alone before. Whatever powertrain you choose, the XC90's road manners are tuned for comfort and confidence. This is not a razor-edged sports SUV, and that is exactly the point. It leans noticeably around tighter curves, but the steering is precise, and the wheel has a satisfying heft that splits the difference between featherlight and heavyweight. Our experience with it is worth noting that the biggest available 22-inch wheels, while undeniably gorgeous, can make the ride feel a bit firmer over broken pavement. If your daily driving involves a lot of cracked city streets or frost-heaved back roads, you may prefer the compliant feel that comes with the standard 20-inch wheels or the mid-range options. Paired with the air suspension, those setups hit a sweet spot between control and comfort. The combination turns the XC90 into of course, no discussion of a Volvo would be complete without talking about safety, and the XC90 remains one of the segment's benchmarks. Advanced driver assistance features such as automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assistance, adaptive cruise control, and blind spot monitoring work together like an invisible co-pilot, helping you avoid trouble before it happens. Multiple cameras and parking sensors make maneuvering this sizable SUV in tight garage. Choosing the right XC90 for your household starts with 3 main trim levels: Core, Plus, and Ultra. The entry-level Core is anything but basic, now rolling on handsome 20-inch wheels instead of the previous 19s and offering the same fundamental safety engineering and thoughtful interior design as pricier versions. Move up to the Plus trim and you gain extra luxuries, including that laminated acoustic side glass for an even quieter cabin. In a fiercely competitive field that includes heavy hitters like the Porsche Cayenne, BMW X5, Genesis G580, and Mercedes-Benz GLE class, the XC90 continues to hold its own. Its styling still looks fresh and modern, and the refreshed interior easily matches the quality and ambiance of these new arrivals. Reviewers consistently praise its blend of design, comfort, and practicality, and it has earned. It is true that Volvo has not given the XC90 a full from-the-ground-up redesign in roughly 10 model years, which makes it one of the elder statesmen in this mid-size luxury segment. Yet the company has been careful to keep it current through thoughtful updates, And the latest round of changes goes deeper than a simple nose job. Revised front styling, a redesigned dash. Volvo's update strategy around this model year is a little unusual, so it is worth clarifying. Early 2025 XC90s arrived without the full refresh, while a more comprehensively updated 2025 version reaches showrooms in the first quarter of 2025. For a time, the current XC90 and the refreshed version are sold side by side until existing stocks run out. By the time you are shopping, Volvo's update strategy around this model year is a little unusual, so it is worth clarifying. Early 2025 XC90s arrived without the full refresh, while a more comprehensively updated 2025 version reaches showrooms in the first quarter of 2025. For a time, the current XC90 and the refreshed version are sold. Live with the XC90 day to day, and its thoughtful touches really start to shine. Wide-opening doors and a relatively low step-in height make it easy for kids, grandparents, and even pets to climb aboard. Storage solutions abound. Luxury in the XC90 is expressed differently than in many rivals. Instead of overwhelming you with bright chrome and aggressive shapes, it leans into Scandinavian minimalism, clean surfaces, carefully chosen textures, and natural materials that invite you to relax. The large windows and relatively thin pillars create an airy. Picture the ways your family actually uses a vehicle. The Monday school run with backpacks and sports bags. The Friday date night downtown. The weekend road trip to visit grandparents several hours away. The XC90 is engineered to glide through all of those scenarios with the same sense of composure. Its quiet cabin keeps kids calmer. So if you are searching for an ultra-luxury family SUV that puts safety, serenity, and real-world usability ahead of flash, the 2026 Volvo XC90 deserves a top spot on your shortlist. It offers elegant design, a beautifully crafted and newly updated interior, sophisticated mild hybrid and plug-in